All right, let's do some notes. All right, so this is what the notes I was supposed to do yesterday, and I think there's enough here that's going to get you through. You know that on the quiz, I need 17 minutes, and then I'll give you the rest of the time to do the quiz. Honestly, you don't really need that long to do this quiz. It's good. It's good, though. So let's move on. So the nice thing is this will actually kind of help you review a little bit for the quiz. Just going through these notes. Do the notes. State the property. What does that one look like? Reflexive. Yeah, who said that? Okay. Something's always equal to itself. That's reflexive, yes? Talk to me.
How do you get the notes?
Sorry. I didn't mean to skip you. That's for you. Yep. But you're not going to see it on the quiz. All right, so take a look at this. I have BD equals CD. CD equals HG. So these are equal to each other. So then I can say this. What property? Transitive. Okay? And then what's going on here? I have CD equals AB. So then I'm adding the exact same thing to both of them. So what's taking place here? Segment addition, right? I added the same size segment to each. Make sense? Move on.
Wait, but you're replacing CD with AB.
So I'm adding the exact same segment. I already know that these are equal to each other. So here's this, here's this. I'm taking the exact same, adding it to both, and then I can just say it's now longer. So I had this and this, the exact same. Now I'm going to add this to both of them.
But I'm saying that like you're replacing CD with AB. Because you have CD plus DE equals CD, and then you take out CD and put in AB.
Oh, you know what? This should have been an AE. I'm sorry. I see what you're saying. Does that make better?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. I went right through that. Yeah. You want one too? Boy, I'm forgetting kids. I tell you. It's no longer the Bush era. It's, all students left behind versus none. Sorry about that. Everyone else have a note sheet? I'm so sorry. I forgot you. All right, can I move off this? All right, which postulates, okay. NQ plus QR equals this. What do you think? Segment addition? Kind of hitting a lot of that. Angle 1, angle 2 equals a bigger angle. What do you think I'm hitting? It's not a segment, it's an angle. Okay. Now, what happens if I add 3 segments together to get a longer segment? It's still segment addition, okay? And then if I add 3 angles together to get a big angle, angle addition postulate. So segment addition, angle addition, transitive, yeah. Well, definitely segment addition, things like that, yeah. So it's definitely like building towards what you're already going to have on the quiz. Cool. Can I move forward? All right. This is a 2-diagram proof. Okay? So we know that the nice thing is it's already set up for us to substitute in. How do I know that? What does that mean? My given is AB equals CD. That's given. Can I start substituting? Can I use this to substitute? It's equal though. I don't need to make it congruent. It wasn't given to us as congruent. It said this is equal this. So I don't have to do my definition of congruence to make it equal to start substituting in. This is already substitution worthy. Okay? So that tells me that AB, so this and this are the same. Okay? Now we want to show that AC. So what I'm going to do to AB, excuse me, is this. Step 2 and 3 are the exact same thing. I'm going to go AB plus BC is equal to AC. Excuse me. And then I'm going to go with BC plus CD is equal to BD. Why? Yeah, segment addition postulate. Six points so far, right? Okay, so one last thing I'm going to do, there's two more steps. I'm going to do one step. I'm going to pick one of these. Okay, step 2 or 3. Anybody? Pick one. 2. Okay. Step 2, I'm going to say this. Why can I say that? No. That's not what I wanted to say. I think we can. I'm going to ignore this for a sec. So I know that. Oh, you know what I can do? Ooh, yeah, that'll work. Okay, I can take this and plug it in right here. So that's going to give me CD plus BC is equal to AC. Why? What did I do? Substitution. Okay? So now, is this the same as this? Are they the same thing? So then I can go ahead and say this. BD is equal to AC, which is what we're trying to prove. I just have it flip-flopped, which is okay. So these two things are the exact same thing. So this is equal to this, which is the same thing as this, which is equal to this. So how many things am I proving? How many things do I have in a row? I have this equals this. There's 2. There's still 2, right? Because these are the same. Third, what is it? There you go. Done. It's proven. 10 points. Okay? Everyone feel all right about that? Can I move on? Yeah.
Wait, can you just review the difference between substitution and transitive again?
Okay, substitution is like this. Let's say I have x equals 6. And then wherever I have an x throughout the rest of the problem, I can plug 6 in. Transitive is I have 3 things. I'm setting the first and the second equal to each other, the second and the third equal to each other, so the first and the third have to be equal to each other.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
So substitution is really dealing with 2 things and you're just replacing. Transitive means you have 3 things, first and second, second and third, first and third have to be equal. Yeah.
So this is transitive because you have to have 3. So
Yep.
BC,
So ready? Here's the first thing. Here's the second thing. You with me?
Yeah.
Here's the third thing. Same thing.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's all it is. And that's why transitive works.
Right.
Cool? Can I move? All right. I bet you we're going to use angle addition postulate in this. What do y'all think? All right. So step number 1, measure of angle 1 is equal to measure of angle 3 given. Is this one ready to be substituted if we need it? Are we able to substitute if we needed it on this one? If so, why? Do I have congruent up there or do I have equal? Equal. If it's equal, that means I can start subbing in. If it was congruent, the next step should be let's make them equal for definition of congruent. Does that make sense how I said that? Okay, I don't know if I have to sub in or not, but I need to make sure they're equal to each other, which is given, which is great. Okay, so measure of angle 1 is equal to measure of angle 3, and we're trying to prove CBD. We're trying to prove that and that are equal. Okay, so step number 2, this is the exact same thing. I'm going to say that angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle CBD. And then the third step is going to be the same thing, but it's going to say angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle EBA. What did I do with each of those? What did I just add together? Angles. So both of these are the same. Angle addition. yes and no. I think that's okay because you're going to see your writing, but here's where you want to realize you want the grader, in this case me, to know exactly what you're doing for the flow. So, yeah, I always think of proof, and some people do dirty proofs, in my opinion, where they put all the givens on one line. Don't. I think it's better because it flows. I know this, I know this, I know this. And rather than I know a clump, and here's that's given. Or this is the same thing, so it's got to be this. I'd say list them out. Okay? Excuse me. I think from here, being that we can already sub in, I think I could say, like, this can go in to here. Why? Is it transitive? Or is it the other one? Why is it substitution and not transitive? You're just exchanging one thing for another, okay? So I'm taking measure of angle 1, and wherever I have a measure of angle 3, I'm going to plug it in. So it was right here. I'm substituting in right here. That's what happened there. Does that make sense? So that's substitution. Okay, yeah.
Wait, since you already have above angle 1 plus angle 2 equals angle CBD and angle 2 plus angle 3 equals EBA,
Yeah, babe.
can't you just do the transitive because you have
You nailed it. You're exactly right. Yeah. Because I have 1, 2, and here's my third thing. So this can be equal to this because the transitive property. This is the same thing. Even though they're flip-flopped, it's the same thing.
But why do you have to have step 4 then?
Step 4, because you have to be able to show that this and this are equivalent. This and this do not appear to be equivalent at this point.
Okay.
But by me doing substitution here allows to get to here, this allows me to have the exact same thing written twice, equaling different angles. So then I can say angle CBD is equal to angle EBA. That's the transitive property. Okay, and I think that's what we need to prove. CBD, EBA. Yep, it's there. Oh, I feel so much better about these.
Will this be on the quiz or will it just have?
That some of the ideas definitely will. Okay, so that's the theorem you just proved, theorem 2.1. Okay, segment addition. So here it is. These theorems are called angle addition property or segment addition property. Add angles, add segments. Woo! Did it. Okay? I'm on the back side, I believe, now, right? All right. This is a pretty good one. Think about this. Let's choose some colors. So they told us this and this are equal to each other. They also told us that this and this are equal to each other. Okay? So then DBC equals. So why can I say that these two are equal to, those are both given. So things that we could say then after that is the entire angle and this entire angle are equal because I'm doing, I'm choking on something. In one step, we can now conclude that angle ABC, the whole big angle, is equal to FG, or EFG, excuse me. And the reason for this is the angle addition I'll say postulate, they say property, same idea. Is that all right? We good? Happy? Can I move? Can I move that off the screen? That'll be a surprise for next period. All right, ready? Set. All right. I know that AC, so this whole thing is equal to DF, and I know BC is equal to EF. So things that we can conclude is AB and DE are the same, and in one step we can conclude that AB and DE are the same because we use the segment subtraction. Segment addition, the opposite of that is segment subtraction. We had the whole and the whole equal. We had the part and the part equal. If I take the part and the part away, then I get the other part and the other part equal to each other or congruent to each other. Okay, and these aren't doing a two-column proof. This is just doing, logical thinking. Yeah.
So then could you also have BC is congruent to EF?
Yep, they already have it right here.
Oh, okay.
That's already part of the givens. Okay? There, cool. All right, congruence of segment theorem. Okay? So that goes in that box and it's already written. So segment congruence is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. Reflexive, AB is congruent to AB. Symmetric is AB and CD is congruent to CD, and you can flip it over saying CD is congruent to AB. Transitive, if 1 is equal to 2, 2 is equal to 3, 1 is equal to 3. Okay, transitive property, again, you need 3 different things that you're proving have congruence. Okay? And can I get done? Congruence of angles. Says the same exact thing. Okay? Angle A is equal to angle A. Reflexive. Symmetric. Angle A equals angle B. Angle B equals angle A are saying congruent. Transitive. Angle A is congruent to angle B. Angle B is congruent to angle C. Therefore, angle A has to be congruent to angle C. All right. Yeah? Good? All right. Quiz time. Oh, I'm excited for you guys. Stop it.